hell is going on? We're trying to get in here. Trying to get in, get out. It's Friday. We don't want to hold up too much of your time. How y'all doing? Yes. Gotta have the coffee. Before we begin, you already know how we get down. Like, share, subscribe, and everything like that. What is going on with Marvel? You know what? I don't really want this to be the channel where I don't have anything good to say about Marvel. I really don't want this to be the channel. I don't. I want to have some good stuff to say about Marvel. Them not having Bucky and Captain America 4, is that some good stuff though? Let's dive off into it. Like I said, before we begin, if you have not already, if you're not a member of the channel, you like to get more video content like this, comic book reviews and everything like that. We got Nico Bean, the youngest lion on the team. If you would like to get more comic book related content and information in regards to your favorite superheroes, click like, share. Make sure you got that notification bell on and everything like that. We're jumping off into this thing. I do what I do. Y'all know I do what I do. I surf the internet, swim the internet, because I can't really surf. So I'm gonna say I swim. I swim the internet. So I'm swimming and I see an article from Screen Rant. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, Torian? Second student laptop out and ready. Oh, look, wait a minute. Look at you. Boy, look, that dude is getting busy. So I come across Screen Rant, and Screen Rant wants to touch. First of all, before I do that, shout out to the cats that's not above themselves. And when I say above themselves, they've accomplished some things in life, but they don't mind talking to folks. They don't consider themselves above the fray. Shout out to John Ridley. I mean, not, oh, good God Almighty. No, Jonathan Mayberry. I'm sorry. Oh, good God. How did I say that? Excuse me for a second. I don't know how I say it. Mr. Mayberry, I'm so sorry. It's official Rock With Me Nation moderators in the building. I'm so sorry, Mr. Mayberry. Good God. Oh my God. I gotta wash my mouth out with something. Yeah. Good to hear you on the work. Yeah. So shout out to Jonathan Mayberry. Shout out to Jonathan Mayberry. Like him, Brian Hill, folks like that, Dr. Eve Ewing, folks like that, the young lady who wrote the Creed miniseries, the comic book and everything. If you have not purchased the Creed miniseries, 4-issue miniseries, if you have not purchased that, you're a Rocky fan. That's a nice read. Like, you're not going to be disappointed with that read and everything like that. So shout out to people that they've accomplished some things. They appreciate those who appreciate their work. Shout out to them. Definitely can appreciate that. And it's something to be mindful of as we go on this journey. And I'm not saying trying, as we go on this journey to achieve our goals and dreams of, watch this, being a talk show host, radio show host. As we go on and actor, because I like to have a full resume. As we go on, EGOT, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, yeah, Tony Award, yeah, that's my goal. So as we go, it's nice to see those who have achieved be humble, be thankful, be respectful. It reminds you of how to conduct yourself once you get there as well. So shout out to all of y'all and everything like that. Shout out to all of y'all. But Marvel, this comes via Screen Rant. Y'all know how I get down. Y'all know how we do it over here in the channel. We believe sharing is caring, so we're not just going to keep the information to ourselves. Let me bring up my handy dandy YouTube unit, and I'll go ahead and grab this article from Screen Rant, and I'll make sure that we can all follow along. But essentially, Screen Rant feels like Marvel missed an opportunity by not including Bucky. Well, they say his name need to change from the Winter Soldier over to Captain America 4. I feel what they putting down. I feel what they putting down because we remember phase one when everybody was showing up in everybody's movie, if nothing but for a split second, everybody was showing up in everybody's movie. I think we can remember Tony Stark showing up in a Hulk movie. Connect the universe. I think we can remember Hawkeye showing up in a Thor movie. Connect the universe. I think we can remember Nick Fury showing up in a Cap movie, Cap's first Avenger movie. Connect the universe. I think we can remember Natasha Romanoff showing up in a couple of Iron Man movies. Connect the universe. I think we even got Sam Wilson showing up in an Ant-Man movie. Connect the universe. Connect the universe. I think that was one of the things that they alluded to. Not when I say they, the media, as far as being disappointed, problems with the Marvel, which there was no crossover reference. Yeah, we saw Captain Marvel show up and quite a few people showed up in the Miss Marvel Disney Plus series. But by and large, there was no connection because we don't know why Monica Rambeau is there. So y'all see the article. Let me keep up with these notes real quick. We got this Nico Bean, Ronnie J, Torian, Connoisseurs Triple Salute, Tim Madison, what's going on? Thank you so much, Tim, for rocking with me. Peace, family, absolutely. Kamoyo card activation initiated, loaded. Hey, y'all, what it do? Let's get that knowledge. Absolutely. Zango Fed is in the building. So we look at, we got Captain America 4, and like I said, I'm gonna look at this article. I shared the article with y'all and everything like that. We popped this puppy on open. And essentially, Captain America 4 is making a 4-year-old Steve Rogers controversy even worse. The controversy being who should have got the shield, Bucky or Sam. You know, the only conversation that should have been had was who should have got it first. That was the only conversation that should have been had. Not whether this person or that person, who should have got it first. We're comic book fans. It was Bucky. But why would I expect you to get Bucky right if you ain't get Lamar Hoskins right? Y'all more concerned about Zemo dancing in the club than getting Falcon and the Winter Soldier right. So what? Because y'all, while we talking about Falcon and the Winter Soldier, White Wolf is just a throwaway title when it comes to the MCU. So I'd rather not even have that be what we fish to do with Bucky. But making a 4-year-old Steve Rogers controversy even worse. When I'm full transparency, when I first opened up this article, I thought the 4-year-old controversy was going to be where is Steve Rogers at in the MCU. That's what I thought it was going to be. But it's been confirmed that when Steve Rogers did go back in time, the person that Peggy Carter married and had 2 children from was Steve Rogers. That's been confirmed. I came across that last night. I don't know if I can find it because you know me, I'm low-key stubborn now. So as I say, I don't know if I can find it. I'm low-key saying to myself, yes, you can. But yes, you can, because you know how you watched it. So I'm gonna do this interview. I'm gonna do this video with us while I'm multitasking while I'm doing this. But essentially, if we go back and we look at Captain America Civil War, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. If we go back and we look at Falcon and the Winter Soldier, there were quite a few problems that. Where was Cap at? This show should have sold up some loose ends. Where's Cap at? What's the status with him and Peggy Carter? And it should have also led to some other stories down the road. Let's talk about what happened to the first Black Captain America. That's a Disney Plus series. I would dare say, let's explore more Sam and Bucky relationship. Let's give them a second Disney Plus series. They were supposed to have a second season. They were. They were supposed. They were supposed to have a second season, and they just said, no, we're going to take it straight to the movie theater. No, a second season on Disney Plus exploring their relationship, Sam's relationship, because you needed more discourse in regards to why Sam was conflicted about taking the shield, which, by the way, this article doesn't address. Let's do it. Let's do it. So, correct again, Theo, speaking of real knowledge, the first black Cap has barely been explored, even in the comics, just that one story. Yeah, it should have been a Disney Plus series. It should have been a Disney Plus series. But let's go. So, why did, because like I said, this would have made an excellent Disney Plus series. Fans, Americans, folks that watch it could have actually had some discourse, which would have led to some understanding in American history. Why was he so jaded against anybody black having the shield? We don't really talk about how black American soldiers were treated in any of the world wars. That's fair discourse. We didn't even get to talk about his brother, who was also a Captain America. That's fair discourse. We're doing all of this world building in regards to, watch this, in regards to the second Hawkeye, in regards to the Miss Marvel. We've completely forgot about his grandson that's sitting right there that's supposed to be the Patriot. World building. A second season would have went a long way in establishing these characters. His grandson could have gotten into a car accident or whatever and had to receive a blood transfusion that would have gave him his grandfather's abilities. We're not thinking though. We just want to roll these movies out here, which seems to me, which tells me we have no problem making the same mistakes all over again. But let's bear that in mind. Where is Cap? I'm gonna make sure I get this video for y'all because this video is telling. I said, damn. So y'all, that's what that is. But yes, it has been confirmed that Cap did go back. He did go back in time. He did marry Peggy. They did have 2 children together. Don't know where those children are, but those children should be good to show up in the MCU or something. Actually, they should be grown. Those kids should all be grown. Don't know what's going on, but all those kids should be grown. Dang, I can't find it, but when I do, I will share it with y'all on Twitter. I'm gonna go back and find that. But yes, that is canon. Let me go back and keep up with these notes and everything like that, because y'all could have been anywhere else today, but y'all chose to rock with me. And we're not gonna keep y'all too long. Wiccan is ignored, and he's even LGBTQ plus. Yeah, so that whole thank you so much for that. Zango, they need to stop with all that whole we about representation, we about equality. I threw a flag on the play in the first Black Panther movie because I was trying to figure out what they was talking about with Okoye. I was like, wait, what? Oh yeah, she lead the doors. She who? Okoye. Okoye who? Who? Okoye who? Because I read the comments. I know her and Nakia first. I know they the first 2 doors on the scene. I get that. I know that. But running the doors, I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that. That's I don't know nothing about that. That's Anika. I don't know nothing about that. The Dora Milaje fighting instructor, that's Anika. I don't know who this is over here. Y'all, and then when they did the whole Midnight Angels thing, if I'm Roxanne Gay, I'm pissed. If I'm Roxanne Gay, I'm pissed. Because that ain't how that go in the comics. That's not how that go in the comics. If I'm Roxanne Gay or any member of the LGBTQ plus, I'm pissed. Because while they can show Fastos kissing another dude in the mouth, they can't really a kiss on the forehead. So Fastos can kiss his husband in the mouth, but the 2 women, the kiss on the forehead. I don't know. No Black Panther fan was satisfied with that whole story. I don't know one Black Panther fan. Notice what I said, because I'm gonna stop divvying them up in demographics. You either are or you aren't. You either are or you aren't. If you are, you ain't got no issues. If you If you aren't, then yeah, you subject to have all kind of ignorant issues. But no Black Panther fan looked at that first movie either, and was like, no, that ain't. We did not know, Black Panther fans, when they came out with the Midnight Angels armor and they said Anika was going to be in the second movie. We was like this, okay, all right. So we getting ready to see Ayo and Anika get sued. No, that's not what happened. that ain't what happened. And every Black Panther fan was sitting up in the movie. Well, if they were in the movie theaters, because someone probably saw it at the house. I was in the bedroom, and I really can't really talk to y'all really like I want to talk to y'all about Black Panther 2 right now, because my wife just walked out. Y'all know I'm in her office space because she at work. Y'all know how my wife feel about Black Panther 2. So I'm trying not to upset her today. You know, happy wife, happy life. I'm trying to get a good start going into the weekend. She don't care nothing about Black Panther 2.
You can talk about it. I will not say nothing.
You see how he's trying to set me up for failure? No, but seriously, you ain't get what you wanted in Black Panther 2. If you a Black Panther fan, when Anika and Okoye put on the Midnight Angel armor, you was like this. The fuck? I know damn good. Regardless, if you're a Black Panther fan, if you was drinking something at the time, you almost spit it out. Marvel Future Fight introduced Sharon Rogers. I'm pretty sure she was supposed to be the daughter of Stephen Peggy and became Cap or represent that concept. Speaking of that, I be representing. I was thinking to myself last night. I do a lot of reflecting. I tell y'all that all the time. And I said to myself, you know how Kevin Feige has went above and beyond to, you know, him, Nate, carve out their own niche of territory. The Marvel Cinematic Universe, the one we've been watching for years, that is the 616 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's the 616. Ain't got nothing to do with the 616 in the comic book. Kevin Feige went above and beyond to say his stuff is not associated with the comic book stuff. You know what? That's a slippery slope. You got to be careful what you say. You got to be careful what you say. So I'm rocking with you. You rocking with me. You rocking with me. I'm rocking with you, right? Okay, cool. So we watched movies for years now. We've been watching movies for decades now. Good God Almighty. How much money we didn't spend at the movie theater? Rhetorical question. You know how we go to see these movies? I don't know if you've seen the video. Shout out to Mr. Ray Smith that he sent me last night in regards to the Chadwick Boseman interview. Y'all go check that out. I got it on Twitter. But you know, Marshall was based on the life of Thurgood Marshall. Based. You know what based means, right? You know what based means? It's not exact. Remember the movie? Remember the Titans? It was based on a true story. Based on a true story. 42, based on, not exactly, based on the life of Jackie Robinson. See, you got to be careful what you say. Remember I did another video, I said, Kevin, just shut up. Shut up, stop talking. Stop talking, because you're finna do something, and you don't, because you're not a comic book fan, you really can't appreciate the words that's coming out your mouth. You probably need to talk to Jackie Chan. Shut up. This is me trying to help you out. Shut up. Because I'm a comic book fan. I'm not the only comic book fan in Florida. I'm not the only comic book fan in Tallahassee. You're going above and beyond to separate your movies from the comic books in which they come from. Comic books been around for a minute, dude. Been around for a minute. Why am I saying what I'm saying? You know how folks like to say, well, they got to make some changes. Yeah, you talking to me like I'm stupid. There's another word for it. They call it white splaining or mansplaining. I ain't never heard black splaining, so I didn't use that terminology. But either mansplaining or white splaining. That's you thinking the person that you're talking to is too damn dumb to understand what you're saying. No, you ain't got to do that. You don't need to talk over my head in regards to the movies are based off the comic books. No, that's not what Kevin is preaching. The movies are separate from the comic books. That's why I want you to shut up, because you talk too much. The movies are separate from the comic books. See how I was trying to tell you to stop? Just stop talking. If the movies are separate from the comic books, in essence, what you're saying, the movies have nothing to do with the comics. So why would I go to your movie? I just need you to shut up. I just need you to shut up, because the comic book fan be listening to the words that's coming out your mouth in ways that a casual fan is not listening. We picking up what you're putting down. We understand the words that's coming out your mouth. You're a comic book based company. Your movies are supposed to be based off the comics. The movies are supposed to be based off the comic. Now, what does that mean? Well, we took some liberties with Remember the Titans. We did. There were some creative liberties that were taken to make the movie more entertaining. Some, not a lot. Some. No difference than with 42. There were some changes made to make the movie more entertaining. Not a whole lot. Enough. Fans of James Brown understood that. You would never Brown-splain stuff to James Brown fans as to why you had to make subtle changes. Well, no difference than your comic book-based movies. You're supposed to be making subtle changes. You're making wholesale changes. There's a difference. Wholesale, subtle. Subtle, wholesale. Subtle. Noticeable, not that big a deal. Wholesale. I'm changing every damn thing, any damn thing I want to. That's the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This is some good coffee, by the way. This is some good coffee. Well, if you're going so far to distance the comic book-based movie company away from the comic books, then I am going to champion. I'm going to pull the horn, telling all comic book fans they don't need to go see the movie, because the movie has nothing to do with the comic book. And we got a taste of this already with Miss Marvel on Disney Plus. That's not Kamala Khan. Spider-Man, Peter Parker in the MCU, that's not Peter Parker. I know damn good and well that ain't Mary Jane. Y'all say what y'all want to. That might be, watch this. That might be Monica Rambeau. But since that Monica Rambeau ain't got no damn daddy, that ain't her either. See where I'm going with this one? See where I'm going with this one, Kevin? That's your universe over there. We need to call that the KCU, the Kevin Cinematic Universe. Stay right there. You're not a comic book fan. That explains now why we putting all these twists and turns on it, because you really can't appreciate the comic books like that. Thus, you really don't know what you're doing. Let me go back to this Screen Rant article. First and foremost, if you're going to talk about the difficulties in regards to Sam carrying the shield, talk about the real world issues in regards to Sam carrying the shield. First and foremost, a black man calling himself Captain America, that's going to be problematic in and of itself for way too many reasons. And that's an uncomfortable conversation nobody wants to have. Not Screen Rant, not Marvel, not Anthony Mackie, not Kevin Feige. Y'all don't want to have that conversation. I don't mind. As a proud Marine Corps veteran, I can tell you, would I carry a shield? Would I carry Captain America's shield? If it's the stealth shield, yeah. If it's the red, white, and blue shield, no. Not because I don't feel like I'm worthy enough. If America still has the vote on whether or not a person of color has a right to vote, you don't have to vote whether or not that person can serve his or her country. That ain't a vote you have to take. You don't have to take a vote as to whether or not that person chooses to be a law enforcement officer. No, that's not the vote. The vote is whether or not a person of color has the right to vote. And you think that's something as a country we should be doing. Well, if you got to vote on my right to vote as an American citizen, it's not that I'm not good enough for the shield. The shield ain't good enough for me. In essence, I would never carry that damn shield. That shield does not represent hold up what it's supposed to. It never has since they created the character. And if we read Avengers versus X-Men versus Eternals, Cap got judged for that same damn thing. Well, it's right. It's way too many people that are comic book fans that's not a fan of a black person carrying a shield. It's not. They comic book fans, they don't want that. So when you talk about it, make sure you say first and foremost, Bucky carried that shield first. It should have been his. No different than Monica Rambeau should have been the first Captain Marvel, female version. But that's an uncomfortable conversation to have. Second of all, if we're gonna dive off into the intricacies, the issues regarding a black person carrying a shield, don't play with it. Embrace it. Mackie is the Stephen A. Smith of the MCU. Wakanda don't got no Toussaint from Haiti. Hell no. Who? Toussaint is damn near like JR around here. We don't mention his name unless we have to. Michelle Jones is Mary Jane's cousin. But Theo embiggening well, man. I wish they will get them some embiggening. Theo Blade getting a video game. I'm gonna have to get that. Listen, I you know what? I think we all, if we're all in relationships, I think we can all brag on our significant others and everything like that. My wife is like, babe, we getting a PlayStation 5. My wife wanted to get a PlayStation. We'd have had a PlayStation 5 by now. I'm the one saying no. Y'all like, Theo, wait. You the one saying no to the PlayStation 5? Yes. I'm the one in my house saying no. The dude that's got the PlayStation 2, 3, and 4 is the one that's saying no to the PlayStation 5. Why? The library ain't big enough. But I'm probably going to give in to it. I'm running out of reasons to keep telling my wife no. Oh, so keeping the party rolling. Oh, man, this is our midday show. Y'all have made the midday show a hit. Like I had no idea this is what we was going to be doing and everything like that. But y'all have made the midday show a hit, so we're going to keep going. So that's it. Fair expectations of a movie company. Fair expectations. I know I shouldn't say such things and everything, but no, I really want Marvel to let some folks go. Like I'm not the person that's wanting Marvel to fall off. Like that ain't what that is. Like I it's almost like if I looked at my Steelers last night and I see how god awful we look. I'm looking at Marvel like I'm really in Marvel's corner. Like I'm really rooting for Marvel, but it's like I can't root for garbage. Like I can't. It's like y'all gotta let some folks go. And I don't know what y'all need to fire some folks. Like I don't know how you keep letting folks just keep putting up nine. Bob, I don't know what to do at this point in time because it's a lot of people want you to fail. It's a lot of people want Marvel to fail. It's a lot of people want Disney to fail. I promise you, despite the video content that I put out, I'm not one of them. Because I really do be trying to give y'all some solutions to getting it right. I don't be wanting to tell folks y'all just getting it wrong. I don't. But why in the hell is Bucky not showing up in Captain America 4? If this article is right, that makes no damn sense. This is the problem y'all got now with all these other damn movies. You ain't got nobody else showing up in everybody else's property. He should be in Captain America 4. He should. Absolutely. You're the one that sold us on Sam and Bucky being buddies, bosom buddies. You've been building this up since Captain America Civil War. You have. Folks have even talked about Sebastian Stan and Anthony Mackie being the new Danny Glover and whatchamacallit of superheroes. Folks have talked about that. They got chemistry. No, for real. They got legitimate chemistry. Why wouldn't you have? You're going to have. You didn't even have Anthony Mackie in the Disney Plus series by himself. You had Sebastian Stan. And I agree with what Screen Rant is saying. Bucky, by and large, that's a Captain America character. Why in the hell wouldn't he be? Did I say this was supposed to be a Disney Plus series first? Did I not say, go back and look at the Disney Plus series? What do they say right before the last episode ends? Captain America and a Winter Soldier will return. Ain't that what they said? I didn't say that. That's what they said. Captain America and a Winter Soldier will return. People arguably think of Bucky before they think of Falcon when they hear Cap. I'm just being real. He got the shield first. That's why I wasn't mad. I was like, the thing is that there's a difference between the verbiage that comic book fans use and people that have an agenda, a biasness, or a prejudice, a built-in biasness, a built-in prejudice. They talk differently. You can tell who like, nah, Bucky should have had that shield. There's a difference between how folks talk that know and folks talk that just believe that Bucky is superior to Sam. Arcane Studios is developing Blade. They have a decent track record. I like that. Is it Bucky trying to date his sister? Jarence, I'm glad you said that. Thank you. The actress who plays his sister, we don't know if she's going to be in the movie, but you know what I do know? I do know that when everybody was talking about her and Bucky flirting, she took the social media and said, yeah, I like that idea. Still don't know who the father of her two sons is, but she looking for Bucky to step right on in. But yes, that would have been world building. So it's probably a safe bet she's not showing up in the movie either. We just getting Sam. Bucky literally has a pass to appear in any and all Cap movies unless he's dead. Bucky is literally Cap's main side character next to Sharon Carter. And watch this. Comic book fans, thank you. Comic book fans know that. See, I'm gonna stop separating us between demographics because comic book fans are comic book fans. Remove Feige and more. Bring back the Russos and get writers like Priest and Grivio. I think I'm mispronouncing his name, but no, you're right. And Butler and Atkins on board. Who's Butler? Who's Butler? Because I don't want to act like I know who Butler is. Let's hope they get a script for the Blade game. I believe they're gonna come up with a great script for the game. Oh, this is my daughter. Hold on. Hey, girl.
Hey.
You getting ready to dip?
No, not yet. I'm trying to get things in order and gotta make an errand or what have you.
Hold on for a second. This is my daughter, Crystal, first-year law student, making it do what it do. She's getting ready to go visit mommy and everything like that. Had an exam today. How'd you do on your exam?
I think it's safe to say that I will be returning for the second semester.
She coming back for the second semester of law school. Y'all give it up one time for my baby girl. That's what I'm talking about, girl. That's what I'm talking about. So,
okay, I'm gonna let you go.
You gonna let me go?
Yeah.
Okay, Daddy will call you back later, okay?
Okay.
All right, love you, princess. You damn it, let somebody else call us misogynistic over here. Let somebody else say we don't like women over here. Y'all can go straight to hell. Black Panther group, recast T'Challa, Rock With Me Nation. We responsible parents over here, damn it. We love all our children over here, damn it. We're not finna do all that. Yo, hey now, hey. Should have been a Falcon series and Cap series. Well, Falcon is new. Oh man, y'all got me laughing over here. But yeah, so I'm looking at it like I'm like, comic book fans, we know how that story should have went. No, you didn't get that story right. Now you telling folks Cap and Sharon didn't had some kids and everything like that. I don't know why they didn't help the Avengers out. Cap must have told them just to stay at the house because the Avengers needed they could have used some more super soldiers. They could have been, they could have, unless Steve talking about, I know how this gonna play out already, so y'all just stay at the house. Damn, that's tough. But, so we're looking at Marvel, Kevin Feige. I just want you, if you're not gonna change, bro, I just want you to, you're not gonna change. Like, y'all not gonna change. Y'all gonna keep losing money. You finna put out Deadpool. I got high hopes for Deadpool. I do. I know I'm not gonna see it for the reasons that I've stated. I'm not in it. I'm not in it. I'm too old to keep paying for stuff, and I'm not in it. I'm not in it. I'm not in it. Folks can feel how they want to feel. I'm not telling anybody to follow my lead. I'm just saying, Halle Berry, I love Halle Berry, phenomenal actress and everything like that, talented. I love her work. I need more than that in Deadpool 3 for me to come see it. You got rid of Darwin. I wasn't cool with that. You got rid of Bishop. I was not cool with that. I wasn't, because it's like, damn, you just gonna keep getting rid of me at every damn turn. I don't get to be in the movie. I showed up for Darwin. You got rid of Darwin, and at the end of the movie, I did not see me. You had Bishop. You got rid of Bishop. The only thing, and you got rid of Bishop and Storm in the same damn movie. So even in the movie where I had two of me, I still ain't get to see me because you kept killing me off and everything like that. People can say what they want to about the Marvels. I had a problem with how Monica Rambeau wound up on the other end when I know that ain't what happened in the comic book. So I'm saying to you this, in any other company, if it's left up to me, if I'm not in the movie, I don't give a damn who in the movie. I'm not coming. Lord of the Rings, don't care. Game of Thrones, don't care. I don't care what it is. I'm not in it. I'm not coming. Watch this. Ocean's 11. You got me with Bernie and Don Cheadle, but you can't give me no movie with a whole ensemble cast and I ain't in it. I'm not doing that. Ant-Man and the Wasp, I'm not doing that. I'm not. Vision, WandaVision, not doing that. I'm too old. I remember shows like Sanford and Son. I do. I remember shows like Different Strokes, where I was almost 50% of the cast. Good Times, Martin, New York Undercover, yeah, Different World, Out All Night, Steve Harvey Show, Moesha. I'm just saying, like, I'm used to seeing me. I can't keep paying for that no more. But them old compromising content creators will go see it. And they can move how they want to move. They've been going to go see them other movies. They ain't made the movie successful. You know what? My grandfather told me a long time ago, and that's the truest damn thing. I get it now. So if you see somebody jump off the bridge, you gonna jump too? Monkey see, monkey do. That's what we doing. Cause he did it, you gonna do it too. Shout out to my grandfather Anderson Buck. Shout out to him. Cause you know what? I see it now. That make all the damn sense in the world. Every time Marvel, Warner Brothers, and I know who y'all talking about. Every time Marvel, Warner Brothers put something out, the folks that y'all talk about say the same thing. They say the same thing for every movie. They demonstrate the same emotions for every movie. They do. They tell you the same thing about every movie. Well, ain't none of them folks made them movies successful, regardless of what they said about them movies before the movies came out. They could have said whatever they wanted to say. Comic book fans knew what the lick read. Comic book fans did not go. And comic book fans can tell you why they didn't go. Comic book fans ain't gonna sit up and say, oh no, it's got too many women in it. That's not what a comic book fan gonna say. No, a comic book fan finna tell you exactly why he or she did not go. A comic book fan will be able to tell you exactly why he or she is excited for the movie. Will be able to tell you why he or she is not going to go see said movie. A comic book fan will. And comic book fans dictate the success of the movies. We've been doing it since phase 3. We've been doing it since phase 3. Phase 1 and 2, they was looking out for the comic book fan. Phase 1 and 2, they was paying respect to the comic book fan. Phase 1 and 2, they was putting a whole bunch of Easter eggs out there. Phase 3 and 4, somebody got beside themselves. Well, you keep going to go get beside yourself. I'm not watching that foolishness. I ain't got to. Like I said, I want y'all to win. I think we all want Marvel to win. Like, I think damn near most, if not all of us, still watch Disney Plus. It's just what we watching over there. Let me say that one more time. It ain't like we not watching Disney Plus. We watching it. It's just what we watching. That's what they need to be looking at. I wish somebody took some analytical notes. Anyone can tell you that Shooty as a lead wouldn't be anything too good because there's no source material to pull from. Therefore, in the future, there's nothing they can do because they have no original. Zango, this is what I said, and this is why I say I love interacting. I love the fact that they don't mind interacting. They don't mind reaching. As I said to Jonathan Mayberry this morning, what should have happened was after Chadwick Boseman passed, regardless of whatever script they had in-house, regardless of whatever script they were going to use, they should have said, trash all that. They should have brought Reginald Hudlin in. They should have brought in Jonathan Mayberry. They should have sat down with Chadwick's family. They should have went over the Deadliest of the Species storyline. Well, first of all, let me say this. They should have pressed pause for 5 years. When Kevin Feige came to the stage on December 10th, all he should have said is that he should have paid respect to Chadwick Boseman's family. Should not have talked about T'Challa in regards to their not recasting. Definitely mentioned his portrayal was iconic. Well, actually, he came because there's no other live action to compare him to. So that was a false comparison. But to acknowledge the great work that he did as T'Challa, the first live action T'Challa, he should have said something. He should have acknowledged that. He should have talked about how Disney was going to honor him. He should not have talked about a sequel. Should have deaded that right then and there. Let that sit off in there. In the meantime, in between time, during that 5-year gap, you bring in Reginald Hudlin, you bring in Jonathan Mayberry, you talk to Chadwick Boseman's family. You let them know what you would like to do in regards to honoring the late great actor, what ideas you have in place for a Black Panther 2. If the cast and crew too damn old for a Black Panther 2, so be it. This ain't about them. It's supposed to be about Chadwick Boseman and the character, the story of Wakanda. You bring them in, you talk to them. You hold a, watch this, you want to talk about intrigue? You hold a casting, and actually you shouldn't even have to have a casting search, because if you've done your due diligence as a casting agency, you already had a second choice for T'Challa, as well as a third and a fourth choice for T'Challa. Chadwick Boseman happened to be your first choice. So you have other actors out there. You bring them in, you fully embrace, don't tap dance around it. You fully embrace the deadliest of the species, the power storyline. Claws of the Panther, that should have led straight to them doing a Claws of the Panther Disney Plus series, where you could have got more Letitia Wright or whomever they were going to cast as Shuri. But that second movie should have been Deadliest of the Species, Power. Then they should tell you at the end of that, you can find Shuri. Shuri will be showing up again. That, as the Black Panther, that should have been a Disney Plus series. Whether you were going to do it live action or animated, that would have done a great job of world building, because what we did not get with Shuri, which every Black Panther fan knows, you don't know who her supporting cast is. You did not get Flea. You don't even know who Flea is. You didn't get Myra. You don't know who Myra is. Black Panther fans do. Black Panther fans do. Shuri has her own support staff, and we didn't get it. A support staff, watch this. A support staff that, if used properly, opens up more roles for African Americans to play. Shuri's support staff is at least 4 to 5 deep. One of them is a woman. None of those are stereotypical roles, by the way. They're not. That would have been a great way to bring more wealth into, watch this, the Black community. That would have been more wealth in the Black. We keep talking about we got to support all these people and everything like that. Okay, well, if I got 4 or 5 different people and they reoccurring roles, okay, well, I need some wardrobe folks. I need some makeup folks. I need some hairstylist folks. Right, I need all that. No Shooter with Manifold either. Not at all. I figured they would have waited longer than eventually recast T'Challa. I always wondered why they rushed to make BP2. Because they wanted that money. 1.3 billion? Follow the money. Follow the money trail. That dude came out, and and this is why when I look at people that have so much to say, people that call themselves, oh, I love Chadwick Boseman. You know what? I had a best friend, Hugh Thomas, Nick Thomas, passed away. Number 88, played high school football together. I want to say around about 98, he died in a car crash. Solo car crash. He was ejected. I don't want to see that scene play out on the screen. I'm not going to be in a hurry to see anything about him 3 months and some days after he passed. Kevin Feige walked up to the stage and in less than 40 seconds said no recast, and sequel. in less than 40 seconds. What's honorable about that? Because what you just said was you not recasting, but you finna make some money off my name in less than 40 seconds. Images of Chadwick Boseman in the second movie. You said no recast and sequel in less than 40 seconds. Black Panther action figures came out to support the movie with Chadwick Boseman's face on it. The merch promotes the movie. The merch promotes the movie. So we got M'Baku, an M'Baku action figure used to promote the movie. No different than we got a brand new Nakia action figure used to promote the movie. No different than we got a brand new Okoye action figure used to promote the movie. No different than we got a Shorty action figure. I'm talking 6-inch action figures, not the 12-inch dolls, by the way. No different than we got a Shorty action figure to promote the movie. Brand new Shorty, a brand new version of this Shorty action figure to support the movie. You already got it. Well, they give you a brand new T'Challa action figure that looks like Chadwick Boseman to support the movie. They give you a brand new M'Baku action figure to support the movie. They give you Hattutsiraze action figures to support the movie. Chadwick Boseman wasn't in that movie, and the Hattutsiraze wasn't in that movie. And M'Baku was a laughing stock in that movie. So why did you put them action figures out? We already had them. To make that money. To make that money. You like M'Baku? You think M'Baku should be the Black Panther? There's an action figure out there now. Come see the movie. Come see the movie. You like Chadwick Boseman? You say you love Chadwick Boseman? Here's another action figure that look like Chadwick Boseman. Come see the movie. Come see the movie. You like Nakia? You like Okoye? You like Shorty and everything like that? Okay, here are these action figures. Come see the movie because they in the movie. You like the Hattutsiraze? Come see the movie. They ain't in it, but come see the movie. You can see an entire line of people who played James Bond, Batman, Superman, and Joker. And you're telling me I won't be seeing a line of Black Panther? T'Challa's wow. You know why that is? He is getting in shape. Damn, I saw him. Can he do something about this though? Because it looked kind of small. Everything else, but this looks small. This looks small. This looks small. This looks small. I'm thinking some working on the trapezius muscles or something, because this looks small. Everything else look like it's supposed to, but this right here looks small for no damn reason. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. You know why they were able to make that move that they did, and I say it, and I'm saying it for a reason, because I really want us to understand. I do see it improving on social media. There are way too many of us that signed off on it. Kevin Feige did come to the stage for D23. He did talk about Captain America 4. He did. He never mentioned William Hurt. Said nothing about not recasting nobody. He didn't. He protected his character. Take from that what you will. He protected his character. He protected his actor. It was the brother, for whatever reason, and no, I'm not going to say for whatever reason. No, I told y'all yesterday why they did that. They meant to kill that character off. Nate Moore, Ryan Coogler, and John Ridley, they meant to kill that character off. Don't know if they were answering to somebody, but the three of them, they conspired to kill that character off on screen and in the comic books. So I'm not going to say for whatever reason. No, that was the reason. When you look at it, we didn't protect T'Challa. They can't make that move. They can't. Kevin Feige then said way too many times discreetly that he wanted to recast T'Challa. He left it up to Nate Moore. He said. So if somebody gonna take the fall for this, y'all need to know Kevin had already cleared himself of it. Okay, well, if what I said yesterday was true, and I believe that to be everything because the moves lined up. Okay, you got three brothers conspiring to kill off the #1 black fictional character in the world. You got three brothers that co-conspired to do that. They was down with it like 4 flat tires. They were. All you got to do is look at how they move. Look at how they move. Look at what they said. They all wanted that dude gone. Well, they can't take T'Challa off the screen if we're not helping, because they will never allow us to make no suggestion about one of their characters like that. Which character you get to kill off? No. Which character you finna even feel like as a person of color, you got some say so that they need to kill the character off? Pick one. Pick one. I'll do you one better. We talk about empty representation all the time. You know who we keep going after? Jon Stewart. We don't say nothing about Kyle Rayner. We don't say nothing about Guy Gardner. We don't. We keep talking about Jon Stewart as being the empty representation of we don't say nothing about nobody else. And Jon Stewart ain't the only person of color that's a Green Lantern. But we keep looking at Jon Stewart. Why we keep allowing folks to keep doing that, pointing us out at the crowd? See him? See him? That's him right there. That's the weakest link. They're not able to make that move about T'Challa if Nate Moore say no. That's the black executive at Marvel. What did I say yesterday? There were choices on the table. You either giving us the Paul Walker, Brian O'Connor treatment, or you giving us the William Hurt, Thunderbolt Ross treatment. Nope. The two brothers said no, kill him off. J.S. Benderman, a lot of people don't work on their neck. Hey man, Cornelius, I need to do something about that, man. Because he big. My dog in the gym, I seen him. I need that. I need that, bro. Like just go in there. It ain't gonna take long, bro. Just get that, dog. Man, it don't look right. It don't look right. It don't. They're gonna have to put some stuff around your neck, man, to set that thing on off. That boy David Cornsmith bulked up too. Yeah, man, I like it. Just do me something. Get me right here. I need, you know what? Not too big. Just see Michael B. Jordan neck. It's the rest. It looked like it belonged with the rest of his body. It do. It looked like it. Jonathan Major neck looked like, even Anthony Mackie neck looked like it belonged with the rest of his body. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. But so yeah, it was us. It was us. I don't know. Not one brother or sister said Bruce Wayne need to take a dirt nap because Adam West passed. I don't, and maybe because we're not in the positions of power to even suggest nothing like that. But when bro, let me knock on wood. I don't want nothing happening to that dude. But no, when Christopher Reeve passed away, I don't know nobody that looked like me to say, oh yeah, they got to kill off Superman. Who's saying that? Who got the cojones to even say something like that? Suggest something like that? No. Ain't nobody saying, ain't they talking about bringing Green Arrow back? Green Arrow got a nice send-off on the CW, didn't he? Didn't he though? Come on now. Wife, child, daughter take his place as Arrow. Wife get to go live with him in the little pocket dimension and everything like that after he was the Spectrum. Damn. He can come back. Fictional character. You want to talk about somebody that had a full story arc? Oliver Queen had a complete, now that's a complete story arc right now. Oliver Queen had a complete story arc. Oh, you know why? Because Stephen Amell is that dude. And Green Arrow is the heart and soul of the Arrow universe. He is. Ain't nobody suggest nothing. Ain't nobody open their mouth. I don't, as long as I've been living on the face of God's green earth, I don't know one time a black person has ever suggested that a character that don't look like them get killed off for whatever reason. You better not. You ain't even got it in you to open up your mouth like that. Looks like a toothpick in an apple. I mean, no one said kill off soup at all. Dumbledore died. Who said so? Dumbledore died. Ain't nobody say nothing. You better not. You ain't even think about it. You don't even think you got it in you to say nothing. You don't even think it's your place to say something. That's the crazy part about it. You don't even think it's your place to say something. You just sitting over there like this. I like this one right here. Because I just gave them two examples. You didn't even feel like it was your place to say nothing when Paul Walker passed away, nor when William Hurt passed away. Think about that for a second. You didn't think it was your place to say nothing. If you said anything, this is what you said. Now, if they're going to recast Thunderbolt Ross, they really need to recast T'Challa. That's what you said. If you said anything, that's what you said. If they sit back, that's the only thing you said. Meanwhile, the folks who would never open up their mouth to speak on characters that don't look like them, what they keep saying, it's different. Well, it used to be different. I'm noticing a change of wind over there on social media. Knowledge is key. I didn't even know Dumbledore first actor died because they were so smooth with it. Smooth with it. Nobody said nothing. Nobody would have said anything either about Star Wars if the CGI wasn't jacked up. They was like, damn. Like that was, you just don't know how to do it. Man, there's been an entire Joker origin movie after the actor for the Joker died in the Dark Knight trilogy. Nobody called the Joker character, and you better not. You ain't not, me and you, we ain't even think about it. Because what we finna say. Now, see, this is the thing. The same folks that tell you they not finna kill off their character, them folks got every reason in the world for you to kill off one of yours. Now, these just, like I said, it's people that say stuff, and they say stuff for different reasons. Everybody not a comic book fan. Some people got biases and agendas. You just need to look at how they talk. You just need to look at how they talk. It's a difference in how they talk. Them same folks that'll tell you that Chadwick, that the character, you can tell who they are because they say like this. The general audience doesn't know the character. That's a general lie. What they're trying to do is belittle the character because the character meant nothing to them. Thus, you mean nothing to them. They see little to no significance in you and what you like. That's what they're saying when they say that, oh, the general audience. No. And stop lying, because your ass watched X-Men 97. You did. Your ass watched them Fantastic Four cartoons. You did. Your ass watched Iron Man Armored Avengers. You did. Your ass watched them Spider-Man cartoons. You did. Your ass watched them Avengers cartoons. You did. Because I keep seeing and hearing your happy ass talk about it. And T'Challa showed up in every last one of them. Your ass sit up there and buy your kids all them damn Leggo superhero videos and everything like that, and T'Challa in them. So stop lying to me. Stop lying. You can't lie to me. You can lie to somebody else. But you can't lie to me like that. I'm not going for that one. So that's part of the problem. We signed off on it. We signed off on it. We signed off on it, which was crazy. I keep going back to it. Which says a lot about how we look at our family. Like, I got questions about that. Nobody really locked into the brother. Everybody locked in on what Kevin Feige said. The brother. Like, it literally should have been quite a few people shining a spotlight on that damn interview. Like, that interview should have been, even if you can sit with Derek Bozeman, that interview should have been shared all over social media. Like, the way we share other stuff on social media, when somebody be getting slapped at their house because two people then broke into their house, or when two people be fighting, all that stuff that we be talking about, we didn't have that sense of urgency with that interview. We didn't. I don't know what it was, but we didn't have that sense. Not only did we not have that sense of energy with that interview, we don't own that interview like we own what Kevin Feige says, like what we own Nate Moore said. Ringerverse ain't interviewed Derek Bozeman. That's us, right? That's us? Okay. That's all I know. That's us. But listen, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me and everything like that. We about to get up out of here. And remember, click, like, share, subscribe. We're rocking with each other. Inspect what you expect. Let's keep doing that and everything like that. And knowledge is key. Can you imagine we don't even know how T'Challa actually trained? Like, we don't have his actual origin story outside of T'Chaka dying. He trained all over the world, has multiple degrees. That is a Disney Plus series that I believe would make money. If somebody was to do a young T'Challa Disney Plus series, but one, you got to be a comic book fan. You got to have a vision. And that's what his vision may have been. And I'm not knocking it. A unified universe, a combined universe. Okay. You may have had the vision to bring it together. It does not mean you have the vision to keep it together. And that's what we're looking at now. Like I said, I know the type of videos that I've been doing, it make it seem like I don't want Disney to succeed. No, I want y'all to succeed. I really, really do. I'm just tired of y'all taking a damn L. Like, I'm disgusted with y'all taking an L. I can't explain how you taking an L with the characters that you got. I do not know. Yes, I do. The dude that's running it's not a damn comic book fan. Bro, if you need help, say something, dog. Say something, dog, because that pride damn thing, you got too much pride. Bob got too much pride. You costing yourselves money, bleeding money. You finna ruin the damn MCU franchise if you have not already done so, because you ain't picking up a damn book. You need a life preserver. You out there in the ocean. Water, land is nowhere near you, but you think you're going to make it to shore. No, you're not. You're not going to make it to shore. Your ass is going to drown. The sad part about it is you being selfish as hell. And when I say you being selfish as hell, I'm looking at every damn Disney executive. You being selfish as hell because you taking a whole lot of people down with you that don't deserve it. Just because you don't want to pick up a damn comic book or hire somebody that does. I did. Mr. Smith hit me up with that last week. I watched it. Damn. Male Midnight Angels. I watched it last week. Mr. Smith hit me up on it and everything like that. And I tell him, and he said, he said, just watch it. I watched it, and that's what it is. You got to watch it. So now I get to look at it, being a fan of Black Panther, being a fan of Wakanda. There are no male Midnight Angels. There are no male Midnight Angels. So how did this happen? How did it happen? Who reviewed it before it went to production? Who didn't have the cojones to say, no, that's not right? They got to be women. And if you're going to do them, if you're going to feature the Midnight Angels in this cartoon, then where are Ayo and Anika at? If you don't want to feature women in this cartoon, then use the Hatut Zadaze. But that was wrong. But who cared, though? Who cared? That's the question. That's the question. Listen, that's my time. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I'm going to come back to y'all tomorrow and everything like that. In the meantime, in between time, click, like, share, subscribe. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace.